Oh, oh, oh. Oh, don't cool. One more. She fine.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Dallas Cowboys.
And what's your Facebook, cuz?
Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough.
Ooh.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it's just a...
Hold on, man. I'm finna call you right quick. I ain't do that. The gang did that. What's your man? What's your Facebook? Cause you ain't popping up in my tags.
What's my Facebook?
Yeah.
The same thing as Ben.
DEE or what?
LOVE.
Alright. I don't see no picture of you.
Don't worry about no picture. That's who it is. You see the Dallas Cowboy?
Nah, I see a girl.
Yeah, we the what you mean you see a girl?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What you mean you see a girl?
It's a girl.
Man, get out of here.
Oh
man.
God.
Me and her? My profile pictures mean sex. The other pictures Dez Bryant, the catch.
Alright.
You just was live with me the other day.
Yeah. That's why I wonder why I ain't pop up. But we on there.
Alright.
Share that shit.
Hey, you gonna be kicking the ball like that, man.
Shut up, nigga. Come on, play.
Alright. Can't get on my phone.
You don't know how to press the end button?
Doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Uh-oh.
Right here. There you go. Go ahead, hey. 51. They can't hang with us. 20 feet.
Now Elliott. Nifty move. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. All day. All day. They were going to 53. 26.
On 2nd and 7. Prescott.
Give me that, boy.
He's here and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Pick six
All day, all day.
His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 27. Sony Michel, his first carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got it.
On the toss, here's Michel. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
In your face. Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
24. I forget though, like, you always catch up at the end.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game so many ways, because if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. He's got it.
They'll run it here. This is James White.
Man, I went straight into that nigga.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound your old line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Round 80. Cut. Check it, reload.
On play action, it's Brady. But it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Oh my God, this nigga here.
Spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Oh, my fault.
He got one, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That would feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Breaks a tackle, and now the spin. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Fuck
The
out of
last
here.
run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And this
Man,
one
get the
taken
fuck out
in
of
on the
here.
right sideline, but not in the field of play. They
There we
say
go.
it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Boy.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately.
And look at this.
I knew
It's
it.
a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble,
I knew
and
it.
it does not pay off. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot.
Man, nigga ran straight
Just
past
unsuccessful
him,
in that
bro.
opportunity.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Alpha.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
I did that. Damn.
Intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Shit.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down.
Doing
at
too
the
much, cuz. You
23.
had that beard.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Prescott now. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Give me that.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Intended that time for Cooper.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it
Field
and
drill.
pull in the interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point, and neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Play it. All right, here we go.
First down, here's White. He will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Brady's throw there complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
I know you feel that.
The tackle by Robert Quinn.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54.
Here's Brady.
Ooh,
He
cut.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Ain't gone.
Past the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense
I ain't let that
has a
be
touchdown.
over. Fuck.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come to those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Yeah, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check.
Brady now to throw. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first carry down for Rex. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the scout troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Getting right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Gostkowski's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance?
Oh, my goodness, man.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here we go. 51's the mic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 2nd and 1. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Like you did that.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
See what happens. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And it's Michel once again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Right, 80. Mike 54. You better be afraid. Hey, go 66.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn.
Byron Jones. And they take over. They'll set up shop.
I can't
at the
get shit.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Go right in. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 39.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Prescott from the gun. Austin's got it left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A first down throw for Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Under 10, under 10, 10.
What the fuck?
Check safety, 72.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I'm all over you.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Wait, set. Wide 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Wait, set. 53. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. So don't say no. No, 66.
On second down, Michelle. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
54. Come on, baby.
Brady going to throw. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Let's go, let's go. Alert.
On first down, Michelle. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Wait, set. 180. Right there. 54, Mike. Push him back. Push him back. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on first down. They dial up the screen here.
So nigga.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
Hey, set. 29. Alpha. Walk 54. Walk 54. Here we go. Hey, 66.
Now Brady. Now he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Jackson, reload.
Now Brady.
What the fuck,
And now here's
man?
another interception.
Yeah.
Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
There we go. 51. 51. Quit talking about it and bring it. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Boy, these motherfuckers back here.
Knocked away, incomplete.
Hey, motherfuckers, secondary off the chain.
There to break that one up.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Brady, well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought it out as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leads them to the 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Right again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. It's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
I got him.
Back to throw, Brady. And that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
You got me,
so
man.
This one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they
dang.
believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Man,
You've been watching
6 takeaway. Well, I
on
couldn't.
EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Man, what's up? You trying to run back or what? All right, we'll do it again. All right. That shit was crazy. Yeah, all black it. Ma'am.
You're on FaceTime. He can hear you. No. I'm gonna do it.
Fuck it.
But okay. I know, because you keep asking me to do it. I'm gonna do it like I'm not gonna do it. You keep repeating yourself. No, I was
It's
tired.
9 o'clock.
I went to sleep. Create something.
Man, bye.
You heard that? He said bye. He said bye. You're on speakerphone, or you're on FaceTime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
There we go. Morning. Mike spoke well. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What are you doing?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Sponge. No. Here we go, 46. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. 26.
Prescott. Flush to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
$380. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to go.
Foles. Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Goodness.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Cooper was
Good. What's going on here?
To me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Every now and then.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Leonard Fournette. There he goes inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Okay.
180. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Foles. He fights him off.
What the fuck, man?
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Man, it's
oh, my God, man.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Come on.
Gallup, 75 yards. And the Cowboys
I can't believe that. I can't believe
Not a
that.
whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a
all
straight
right.
line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Boy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Hey, watch the lane.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another first and 10.
Come on, D.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. He likes natural light best.
Foles on target to Oliver, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
They ain't gonna break no type of tackles, man.
At the 43. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now Fournette. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
Here we go,
if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run back.
Now Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hayden's goal. Hayden's goal. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alfred Blue there to make the grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Get the
drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
Get the ball,
it was
man.
real easy last time.
Dang.
You can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
They'll run with Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A first down counted by Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 44. Mike. 46.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A.J. Boyer with a pick. Intended that time for Cooper. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who
Well, I hate to tackle. Why you gonna tackle thing light up every time?
But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper.
It's right there.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Oh, goodness, man.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 12 yards there and a first down.
13.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll look to throw here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup. Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check nickel. Easy.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. Through an opening, and
I can't believe this
goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski
different
was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many
three-syllable
syllables.
word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and then start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it.
What the fuck, man?
Pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Here we go.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. This is Fournette.
What you doing outside?
I'm asleep. Most time you took him outside.
You ready?